Hi and welcome back to It's Miracle Budgeting. This is a video that I would normally not post on this channel. However, I did do a survey in my community tab. People were interested in seeing it. So normally I do budgeting, cash stuffing, sinking funds, things like that. But this is actually the Beautylish Lucky Bag. So every single year, the day after Christmas, Beautylish, who is a San Francisco beauty sales company, very similar to Sephora high-end brands. They have actually a payment program, so you don't have to have a credit card. They actually do like, I think it's 3 or 4 payments. So you can get really good stuff for decent prices, and they are mostly luxury. Good Molecules is actually their beauty brand. So every single day after Christmas, they put these on sale, and there's 3 bags, I think. So there's a $75 bag that is supposed to have a value of $150. There's a Jeffree Star bag that I think is $150, a value of $300. I could be wrong on that. I don't ever buy that one. And then this is the $150 should be a value of $300. Now, when they say that, they're typically not taking consideration discounts, sales, clearance, things like that. It's usually the manufacturer suggested retail price. So we'll see if this really does have the value. But they typically have been notorious that when you get a lucky one, it's usually really lucky. And when you get a bad one, it's usually really bad. This is the first time I personally have purchased one because I didn't know about them until I think 2 years ago. And 2 years ago and last year, I was starting my budgeting journey. So this year I used part of my Christmas, actually all of my Christmas money on this. So I'm hoping it's worth it. I actually have bought less beauty in the last 2 years than I've bought in my entire life. So this is kind of like my treat for my sacrifice, and sacrifice well worth it, but it was a sacrifice for me. So this is the tag. Let me see if I can I haven't opened this, but I did have to fold the lid back because no matter what Sharpie I used, it would not cover my address. Like usually I can use a black Sharpie, it's there. It would not cover it. So let me see if I can get this out. And it does look like this. It says, Lucky Bags are a Japanese New Year custom and inspired us to create our own. And I'm assuming it's Shisa, but I could be wrong. The Shisa on this year's Lucky Bag are known to be guardians in Okinawa, Japan. They are said to be warding off evil spirits while keeping good spirits in. We hope surprises inside invite you to leave the bad behind and take the good with you into 2022. And I think that is a great motto. And that card is freaking adorable. So I know from watching videos in the past that typically they bundle everything into one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull it back towards me and I'm going to get the bundle kind of arranged, and then I'll show you each item. So okay. So now that I have it open, I'm just going to reach in and grab an item at a time. So first thing I found is actually Good Molecules. So this is a hyaluronic acid boosting essence. Okay, so it looks like this comes in a 2 ounce and a weird. Okay, so it comes in a 30 milliliter and a 75 milliliter. This is actually 120 milliliter, so they don't actually show this one here, but the 75 milliliter is a $12. So this is probably 16 or 18, I would assume. So this is something I definitely will keep. I have super dry skin and I use hyaluronic acid pretty much every single day unless I forget. And it is glass. It's a very nice bottle, and that is what it looks like. And it's an essence versus, you know, a serum or anything else, so it can help. Well, they all help, but that kind of came out wrong. Okay, next we have a Denisomerix Infinity Chrome Flakes Multi-Chrome Gel for eyes or face. And this is sealed. Let me see if I can get this off. Oops, got half of it off. And this is in Starburst. Wow, it's a really pretty container. So it does look like this. It's like a little, almost looks like the old-fashioned powder pots. And then the inside looks like, I don't know what kind of formula this is. I don't know if it's gel or powder or what, so I don't want to do too much. Okay, so it is like a gel consistency. And it actually looks like, wow, that is some heavy-duty glitter. Let me see if I can get it to pick up in the light. I doubt it's picking up, or like it's when it said, what did it call it? Flakes. There's literally glitter flakes in it, and I really don't feel like it's picking up, but that's some heavy duty glitter. I'm gonna go grab a wipe. I'll be right back. I literally have wiped it like 3 or 4 times, and it's still like covered in glitter. So I don't know how much you saw good out of that, but because I opened it, it's mine now. So there's that. Next, ooh. Okay, this makes me excited. So, Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Moisturizing Body Cream and Cleanser. By the way, I'm going to stop looking each time. I will actually post the prices on the screen. So, Coco Cabana Moisturizing Body Cream Cleanser, and this is the 13 ounce. I love their body wash. I have very dry skin, and I don't get my skin dried out when I do that. Next is Tom Ford. Wow, okay. Ultra Shine Lip Color in Ducile, I think you would say. And that's what the packaging looks like. Very sharp gold packaging. And this is what the lipstick looks like. And yes, I would wear this color, so I will swatch. Not wear the glitter. Let me see. It's just like a cotton candy or a baby pink. Seems like a moisturizing formula. It felt soft going on the hand, didn't skip at all. So that's a good one. So far, I'm not unimpressed at all. Next is Wayne Goss. This is the Essential Eye Kohl Pencil, and this is in Precious Opal. Ooh, if this is purple, I'm going to be super excited. Let's see, that's what the pencil looks like. I don't know if I showed the box. It just dawned on me. I'm so out of the habit of doing beauty videos. So I can't tell. No, this looks like it's like a brown, which that works too. I have very fair skin, so browns work very well on my skin. Next, I have a Sonia G. Let me see which one this is. And this is it says Worker 1. It looks like a crease or a smudger. So it does look like this. That, okay. That's another good one. I'm always okay with brushes. Next, I have a Charlotte Tilbury Instant Book of Love in a palette 5-minute face on the go. Again, a really good one. I don't own this, so that makes me excited. I do own a decent amount of Charlotte Tilbury, so I probably would have been kind of depressed if I got one I already had. I don't have this one. This is what it looks like now that I've just got fingerprints all over it. And this is what it looks like inside. To me, it looks like just like a neutral eye palette, although it looks like it might be duochrome, I'm not sure. But I actually have this, and this I did have. I actually used it to the end, or almost to the end, right before it was been finished. I actually broke it, but it looks really good. This highlighter probably would be for eyeshadow. I probably couldn't use that on my skin, but other than that, that's great. I have no problem with that. Let's see. I only have a few more items in here. I have a Briojio Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo Scalp Revival. I will try this, but I'm actually severely allergic to the Briojio Smoothing. It's like the pink line. I had a horrible high reaction, and I actually had other issues as well. So I'm going to try this, but if I don't like it, I'll let my kids use it, and then they can have at it. And then the last item is, I'm just moving the paper so I can show all the items at once. This is another Wayne Goss. This is the Luxury Eye Palette, and this is in Imperial Topaz, which I know someone else also got this in theirs. I was talking with someone who had already opened their box. I can't get it open. Whenever I can't get boxes open, I actually take scissors down the side, not the end, and usually you can pop it. Like that. And that's how boxes like this, they're hard to open. That's how I get them open. Okay, his packaging is really pretty. It looks like there was some makeup on the outside. I don't know if that's from me or from the actual product. If I could just get it open. I literally can't get this open. It looks like there's a button right here you're supposed to push, but because I wear fake nails, I can't push the freaking button. Ah! Did have a plastic sheet in it. I don't know how much use I would get out of this, to be quite honest. I don't wear neutrals very often anymore. I do like a good black. So I'll have to see. If I don't think I'm going to get use out of it, I probably will send it to my daughter in Texas because she wears colors that I can't wear. Her skin is darker than mine, so she can be a lot more daring in that regard and looks amazing in it too. So let me get rid of some of this garbage really quick. Okay, I've lined them up. I'm pretty sure this is the order that I opened them in. So the Good Molecules, this one, I'm guesstimating 16, 18. So I just counted 16 to be, I'd rather be conservative than overreach because they don't have the size on there anymore. And that's the hyaluronic acid boosting essence. The Denisomerics was 25. Tom Ford was 56. Wayne Goss's eyeliner was 14, which I think is pretty reasonable. Everybody says brand was that affordable. The Sonia G brush is 36, which I thought was more unreasonable than the eyeliner. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Instant Look of Love in a palette. This was 75, and I did look when I was on the site. This palette is in the deeper option, so that makes sense now why this is the highlight isn't going to work for me. This probably won't work either, but I will wait and test it before I decide. But my daughter does have darker skin than I do, so if I can't use it, she can, so we won't lose anything in that. And then the Sol de Janeiro body wash, that was, I don't know if I said Charlotte Tilbury was 75. The body wash is 25. The Scalp Revival by Briojio is 42. And then Wayne Goss's palette is 55. And this one, again, may end up going to my daughter. Both of these actually may end up going, but I don't count that as losing money as long as it's going to her because I love giving her stuff. So that works for me. So the grand total of everything here, not counting if anything was on sale or anything like that, I didn't have time to do that kind of research. The grand total is $344. So even if I take these out, I got my money's worth relatively. So let's see, 344 minus 55 minus 70. Yeah, this is 214. So even if I only use these, well, I guess actually take this one out because I probably will never use this as long as I live. So it's still 189. I paid 150 for the box. And I think I did forget to mention that at the very beginning. So the Lucky bags are 75, 150, or I'm not sure if the Jeffree Stars are 150 as well, but they are 150 plus shipping plus tax. So I paid about 189-ish for this. So I basically got my money's worth. That's pretty much what this shows me, but I'm okay with it. It's always a gamble. It's always a risk. I am hoping I'm able to use these products, but if I can, I'm not going to be mad. I mean, anytime you get a mystery box, one of the biggest things, and I've opened a lot of these on my channel, and they're still up if you ever want to go back and look at them. Some of them had drama, some of them didn't. I mean, I've opened a lot of mystery bags. And one of the things about mystery boxes are 9 times out of 10, they're getting rid of things for a reason. They didn't sell. They have overstock. The manufacturer has overstock or whatever. So whenever you take that chance, if you're not willing to lose, don't bet. Don't gamble on it because there's usually, I would say in most of my boxes, 50% that I can use. And then my daughter uses some and then I feel like that balances. But if in some of the boxes, my daughter couldn't even use any. And so those are hard to kind of swallow because you're like, great, you know, I just wasted all that money. So I know this was kind of a different box I normally do, but I did do that survey and you guys wanted to see it, so I did post it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them down below. I'll be happy to help, and I hope that this new year is lucky for you as well, and I'm going to be posting some other budgeting videos coming up in the next couple days. Have a great one, guys. I hope your budgets are going good.